Hi, I'm Pete. This is our level Overland. So part of the mini build is we're gonna remove the factory roof rails, and I'm gonna take this Jeep over to the Jeep Armory where I had my bumpers and my rack built, and I'm gonna have Brian build a new roof rack for the Liberty build here. So I'm gonna get these roof rails off and we'll run in and get some measurements. A little bit of a rainy, snowy mix out here, so I'm not gonna video too much of this removal, but basically you just pop these covers off the side here and drop them on the ground. Then there's two little 8mm bolts there to remove, and then the rails come right off. You can see I already got that side. Already took that side off, so kind of almost rainy snow a little bit. Looks like it's all falling, but in between them, I don't know if you can tell, there's some raindrops as well. So I'm gonna put the camera away, get this other rail off, and we can run it in and get it measured. Little issue. Remember Mikey? He's coming to my rescue. Alright, so we got it home. We're gonna get it unloaded, get it in the shop, and I'll tell you what happened a little bit later. Well, for right now, gotta get her unstrapped, unloaded, and inside, and get the shop warmed up. So we ran into a glitch with the Liberty build. Say hi to Leo. In the last clip, I had got the rails off and was taking it in to get measured up to get the rack built. And I did that. Excuse me. Took it in. Brian got some measurements for the rack, and we'll probably go back in next week and start getting fitted, so he can tack some bars together and start welding up that rack. So had that all done. We decided we were gonna go over and visit my mother-in-law. She lives about an hour's drive from us over in Muskegon, Michigan. And we were driving over there about 45 minutes into the trip, 15 minutes from her house. Jeep started overheating. Didn't really have much, thought we started smelling a little bit of antifreeze, but didn't think it was like, it wasn't going nuts. Didn't think nothing of it or much of it. I was gonna take a look at it, but it happened actually pretty fast. I'm pretty sure that the water pump went out, and we got pulled over. It wasn't overheating at that point to the point of the gauge wasn't showing hot. So we got pulled over, shut the engine down, left the key on to where the fan was still blowing across, let the engine cool down to where the gauge had started to go up at one point. So we let the gauge get down a little bit, and we were gonna try to just get a little closer, I guess. Probably shouldn't have done that, but so we just drove just a little bit further. As it started, I was watching the gauge, started to heat up again, got pulled over, but that time the gauge went a little higher. Not like pegged or nothing crazy, but it got beyond what the normal heat range is on it, and was steaming again. So that time we just parked it, shut it off, and left it there. Went back the next day, picked it up, brought it home. So gonna start tearing it apart and get the water pump swapped out, and see where we're at from there. Me and Leo, we're gonna start tearing this Jeep apart. Get the water pump out, probably replace the serpentine belt and thermostat while I'm at it. Online somebody said to make sure the tension pulley is still good. Sometimes those can go bad and contribute to the problem, so we'll take a look at that as well. Not gonna video this whole process. I'm not a mechanic, and I do the best I can with what I know, but I'm not here to teach anybody how to change out a water pump and all that, so not gonna get much coverage of it, probably maybe a couple shots here and there, but probably see you when I get it back together. Hopefully everything's running right. So yeah, looks like that water pump's a little bad. Alright, so obviously the water pump was bad. You saw in the other clip how loose that pulley was. That clip was not very long ago. This all came apart pretty easily, pretty quickly. So I got the water pump out, pulled the fan out of the way, gave me more access, got the serpentine belt off, got the tensioner pulley off, spun that. Sounds pretty good. Might be a little bit of play in the bearings. If so, it's minute, but I think I'm gonna go ahead. Well, I got a part to change that anyway. It's not expensive, so gonna put a new tensioner pulley on it, gonna put a new water pump on it, probably replace the serpentine belt, thermostat, and but yeah, everything came apart pretty good, pretty easily. So right now it's all disassembled, waiting to be put back together, so I'm gonna need to make a parts run. Then we'll get this back together and fire it up. Alright, so local parts store had the water pump tensioner, tensioner pulley, serpentine belt, and thermostat all in stock. So now I'm going to turn on some music and start putting this thing back together. Ouch! Well, I got it back together. Sounds like it's running nice and smooth. Fan just cut off, a little quieter. But it's holding temperature. I got it up to temperature, it's holding steady. No leaks, so looks like she's running right. We'll see. All we can do is drive it and see what happens. Alright, so we got it back together. It's running good. Got a little bit of snowfall last night. But yeah, everything's together, running good. So now we can carry on with the build. So we'll get with Brian hopefully sometime this week, maybe next. See what his schedule looks like. And like I said, we'll go from there. If you like our videos, please click the like button. And don't forget to subscribe. If you click the bell, you get the notifications for when the next videos are coming out.